Welcome back, guys. Now we're going for the Olrich kit. It is intellect 6-star. Obviously we know already that is about all about Dynamo and array. So let's go ahead and check what is he doing. Now first of all, I will skip the skills because I want to read the insight first. Now insight 1 receives electric amp. When entering battle, receives Dynamo. If pushing electric field is not active, activates pulsing electric field. At the end of the turn, it receives Dynamo and funnel into pulsing electric field. That's why I mentioned in the other videos that it looked like it was siphoning Dynamo away from the others, because it is funneling into pulsing electric field. At the end of the turn, release peak voltage, which is a follow-up attack if I remember correctly. It's a mass reality damage to all enemies. If Olrich has encryption key, further deals extra reality damage. And this attack will enjoy ultimate might increase. So anything that is ultimate might increasing will be enhancing the peak voltage. Even though it's supposed to not be an ultimate, it will still benefit from ultimate might. Electric amp. Electric amp is when entering pulsing electric field level 3, Olrich gains Moxie and structured analysis, frequency analysis, and supercomputer analysis gain a certain stack of encryption key. When impulsing electric field level 3, after entering structure analysis, frequency analysis, or supercomputer analysis, immediately will gain a certain stack of encryption key, and in each encryption key for supercomputer analysis will increase reality damage. So this is probably referring to statuses that you get from S1, S2, and Ultimate, which are modification for your array. I2 is increased damage dealt, and I3 says that at the end of the turn, Olrich will increase encryption key and Dynamo each time an ally funnels Dynamo. So you want to play all of Dynamo character so that you can give him more encryption key and Dynamo. Increase on himself, then you can use to do his stuff. Now, S1, detection mode, that's his first skill, it's a channel. Everything is a channel, by the way. The first channel, which is for the first skill, enters structures analysis. If structure analysis is already acquired, gain ceremonious ultimate might. Structure analysis says that at the start of the turn, decrease the damage resist on all enemies, so it can debuff as well, really interesting. Further decrease damage resist if he has an encryption key. Ceremonious ultimate might is basically an increased ultimate might on ultimates, which will also apply for his pulse electric and pulse field that he does. Now, increased ultimate might on ultimate consumed after an ultimate deals damage. An ultimate, so it's probably going to be a... Everybody's gonna have it, or I'm not. I guess is it him enters? Like it's him, right? It's just him having it. So he does either the ultimate or the follow-up attack, and will be consuming this ultimate might buff. Now S2 brown note channel enter frequency analysis. If frequency analysis is already acquired, he gains, again, ceremonious ultimate might. Frequency analysis says that at the start of the turn, increase ultimate might on all allies. Further increase ultimate might if encryption key is present, which is really good. I wonder if you can use him outside of Dynamo in a nerfed way, you know? Now, the ultimate says the sum of infinite calculation, and it's a channel again, enters the supercomputer analysis, receives Dynamo, and funnel into pulsing electric field. Supercomputer analysis says that at the end of the turn, deals reality damage to all enemies. This counts as a follow-up attack, deals extra damage if encryption key is present. Now, besides peak voltage, it will also do supercomputer analysis at the end of the turn. But, you know, receives Dynamo and funnels into pulsing electric field, which is the... from I1, if pulsing electric field is not active, he will activate pulsing electric field, which is his array. It will funnel Dynamo into the field, and depending on what you are casting, there's probably going to be different levels for you to increase this electric field, and depending on the level and what you do, one of these during the level 3, you will gain different things. For example, let's read the final part of I1 again, because now we know more. Electric Camp. When entering pulsic electric field level 3, Olrich gains Moxie and structured analysis, which is S1, frequency. So S1, S2, and ultimate will gain certain stacks of encryption key, which basically will make them do the full description. They will empower them because you have the encryption key. So thanks to I1, once you have the field upgraded, you will gain encryption keys. When impulsing electric field level 3 after entering the structure analysis, S1, S2, or S3, immediately gain a certain stack of encryption key, and each encryption key for supercomputer will increase the reality damage. So for the ultimate, if you have a bunch of encryption keys laying around, it will do more damage as well thanks to I1. But basically, the gist of it will be to have a lot of Dynamo characters that are giving him Dynamo. He uses the Dynamo to improve this electric field, and by having this electric field to level 3, which is I'm assuming is the max, when you are doing anything, you are also gain a free encryption key. So by doing multiple cards for him, you will eventually maybe have leftovers encryption keys that, if you can then use it on the ultimate, will increase the reality damage. That's how I'm reading it. Okay, I3 at the end of the tunnel will increase the encryption key and Dynamo each time in a life finals Dynamo, which also will help with what it's doing with making more encryption keys in Dynamo. Okay, so really interesting kit. It might be really good for obviously Lucy. Euphoria Lucy is probably going to double down or quadruple down on Dynamo. I believe also Ezra does the Dynamo. If Ezra has an array, I don't think he has an array. Maybe Ezra has an array. If Ezra has one array and he has an array, then it won't work. But because there'll only be one array at the same time in the game. However, if Ezra or Olrich array is not an array but is a force field, then they could work together. So we'll see. Maybe there is a way to make them work. It was shown in the gameplay. It was Olrich, Lucy, and Ezra. So I'm assuming it's gonna be a little bit of work synergy there, right? Are they lying? No, right? So it's probably maybe playable at least. But let me know what you think about Olrich in the comments below. If you have any other corrections, or you want to point something out, or you want to theory craft a little bit, feel free to post a comment below. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.